She's going to share with you her favorite trip. And this is it.
I know.
Anyway, do you ever crave the perfect roasted chicken? Well, I was lucky enough to grow up with my mom, who made the most incredible chicken for us all the time. And today, you're going to learn how she makes it right here on Feast in the Middle East. Mom, when I was a kid after school and I saw that this chicken was coming out of the oven, I was always like, yeah, I'm so excited. This is what we're having for dinner. Why do you like this chicken dish so much?
I like it a lot because it uses ingredients that you have at home all the time.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to assemble ahead of time. Put it in the oven, bake it, and voila, you have a beautiful dish that everybody will love.
Yeah, it's really basic though. I mean, like we start with like some red potatoes. So what I'm gonna just start is by slicing these red potatoes. I've got 3 large ones and we're gonna slice them in very thin slices. Well, while I'm slicing these potatoes, Mom, why don't you go over what you're gonna make with the sauce? We've
now
got like
with
a
the
little
sauce,
food
I
processor.
like to put a little marinade on, and it's made of half a cup of lemon juice. This is another 1/4 cup, which makes half a cup, and about 7 or 8 cloves of garlic. I know that sounds like a lot of garlic.
That's how we do it in my
But
home.
it's not, because it will, once it cooks, you won't taste it. I guarantee it. And then I like to put the olive oil in, about half a cup of olive oil. So I'm gonna, now this is, you know, according to what you like, but I feel like the olive oil makes the chicken moist and delicious. And the thyme, that is, if you have fresh thyme, about a tablespoon. If you don't have a fresh thyme, I use the dried up thyme, about a teaspoon.
Okay.
Okay, and what I do is I blend it in the blender, because it, you know, like some people like to marinate their chicken with mayonnaise and stuff. This is a fresher version of mayonnaise, and it will give it a good flavor.
Okay. So it's like an aioli sauce here.
Exactly.
Let me help you out. Yeah,
Okay,
there you got
go.
it. Wow. That looks like mayonnaise.
It's the Arabic version of a mayonnaise, because the longer you run it, the thicker it becomes. Now, yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Looks great.
Yeah,
See,
looks
look how
good.
beautiful.
Yeah, here,
I
I'll
don't
take
like
that.
to waste any of this
Yeah, she
delicious
just- well, this is
chicken.
some good olive oil, so we don't want to waste it.
Okay, now we have some chicken that I have pre-washed, and I usually like to soak it with water and like a couple of tablespoons of vinegar, because what vinegar does is disinfects the chicken and gets rid of that gamey taste that sometimes chicken has.
So just pour half of it
Half
on
of
the
it,
chicken?
yeah.
Okay. On your hand?
Yeah.
You want to put it in your hand
Yeah,
first?
because this way it's easier for me to
Okay.
spread
go.
it.
There we
Wait.
go.
See, half of
Oh,
it
they look
is-
so pretty. And we left the skin on because even if you don't want to eat the skin, of course, the skin adds extra flavor. And it adds extra flavor not only to the chicken, but to the potatoes too. So that fat really can go a long ways.
Plus,
before
it
you take
doesn't
off.
dry out.
Yeah, we don't want the chicken to dry out while baking. You ever bake chicken? It's all like dry. That's why her chicken's always moist. She
Okay.
leaves the skin on.
I think that's enough. We're going to leave the rest of it a little bit more.
Okay.
The rest of it is going to go over the potatoes.
Potatoes?
Yeah.
All right.
So
let's
here we
pour
go.
this
We're
over
going to
the
give it a
potatoes.
good whirl like that to make sure it's all incorporated.
I'm just going to toss the potatoes here.
I'm
so they
going
get
to use
all the sauce.
I'm going to use the spices, and I want to show you what we have. Let me clean up
This
my
smells
hands.
so good already. You smell like garlic
Okay,
and
these
olive
are
oil and
the
thyme.
paprika. About a teaspoon of paprika goes in here,
Mm-hmm.
and about a teaspoon of paprika will go on the chicken.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, okay, now we're gonna add some salt first. We're gonna add the salt. Is this working?
Yeah, it's salt. Yeah, it's totally working. It's coming out.
And so about a little bit of lemon pepper, about a teaspoon of lemon pepper on here.
My parents need to be spokespeople for the lemon pepper company because they're completely obsessed with it and they put it on everything.
I like it.
And it's like nobody really uses lemon pepper, but my parents,
Okay.
they take everything to the next level with it. Anyway.
And a little bit of cumin. This is the allspice. I'm gonna add just like a half a teaspoon of allspice, a pinch, a touch, because allspice will get it to look dark, and I don't like the chicken to look dark.
Yeah.
And a little bit of cumin, and cumin is such an aroma, gives such an aroma. It's delicious.
So should I do the same thing on mine?
I think so, but
Okay.
don't add the allspice on the potatoes.
On the potatoes?
Just
Okay.
the chicken.
All right. A lot of salt.
Yeah, we need to add the salt.
Because potatoes absorb a lot of salt.
And put a lot. It takes about a teaspoon of salt.
Okay,
And
and then-
add the lemon pepper.
There's the lemon pepper. Here we go. And the cumin. And I'm going to just mix it with my hands, guys, because I just washed my hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now, while I assemble the potatoes around the chicken, Blanche, slice a little bit of these tomatoes. So
Okay.
we're going to put them, they will give a flavor, and they look so pretty in the dish, and
All right.
they add another flavor to the...
Just some sliced tomatoes. Oops. Oh, Mom, these are from your garden, huh?
Yeah, these are from the garden. They're
I
really
can
good.
tell
Yeah, from our garden.
because you can smell them. The problem with a lot of tomatoes in this is, seriously, guys, take the extra step and either grow your tomatoes or go to the farmer's market or something, because the tomatoes in regular supermarkets, they don't even have a smell or a flavor, really. They just seem like balls of water that they call tomatoes. Season it here first.
Season it first, because
Okay.
this way we don't double season the chicken.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay?
Nice.
And then we're going to just add a few slices.
This is so pretty.
And you will love this one. Some people love that last recipe we did with the potatoes and the tahini.
Yeah.
I think people are going to love this one too. I'll do this and leave the potatoes to get brown.
Yeah.
Once you see that the potatoes are browned, halfway through cooking, take out the chicken at the bottom and put them on the top.
Okay.
And they will both
So
get
what
brown.
temperature?
I usually do it 400 degrees for 1 hour, but every oven is different.
Since this takes an hour to bake, I'm just gonna put it on the side. I'm not gonna make you wait. We actually baked a second one, and we're gonna share it with you right now.
Yeah, now you could make this with a whole chicken if you want to add breast.
Oh my gosh,
but
look
I
at
like
the
thighs,
caramelization of the potatoes.
Yeah. they
The
get-
caramelization is off the hook, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? I mean, I don't even think most restaurants can perfect chicken like this. I always get disappointed when I order chicken in a restaurant and they make it sound so fancy and with a huge price tag, and then I get it and I'm like, nah, it just doesn't taste as good as my mom's. You're hard to beat, Mom. You really are.
Well, let's
It's-
taste it first.
Yeah. Here, let me use your knife. I even want to eat the skin. That's how good this looks. Let's see.
No, it's delicious.
To die for.
Very good.
This is so, Mom, just like when we were kids.
I'm missing the bread to dunk the juice.
Well, yeah, we'll get bread. We'll dunk all the fatness off of the platter. Try this chicken dish, and it will change your life. And you will get to live the way I did as a kid. Lucky to have her as a mom, because you're the best mom. I love you. And yeah, so this is great winter food. It's even great in the summer, to be honest. And you know, I'm gonna have a lot of these recipes, including this one, in my upcoming cookbook. So go to my website at feastinthemiddleeast.com so that you can join my newsletter and get updates of when that cookbook is ready. Of course, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you could get these delicious recipes as soon as we're done. Thank you to our Patreon community. Without you, we couldn't hire awesome people like Josh, who's behind the camera. And we're really grateful for your support. You're the ones that really help keep us going. So until next time, good eat, sahtain, and yeah, we're gonna enjoy this chicken.
This is really good.
Isn't it good? These are even better than French fries. You don't even need to like deep
No,
fry this stuff.
You don't need to fry it in the oven.
Okay,
Exactly.
we're just like little piglets, aren't we?
Yeah, we're just eating. We're hungry. We've been working all day.